Hi, my name is Micah and this video is not clickbait. I make $5 per month on YouTube. Look at the statistics. Damn! So now that you see that I'm literally making like $5 per month on YouTube, I want to do a couple things. The first thing I want to do is explain how YouTubers make money, i.e. AdSense. The second thing that I want to do is explain why I am barely making any money. And the third thing that I want to do is discuss my plans to increase my revenue, because $5 a month, you can't survive on that. Before I begin, this video is brought to you in part by my Patreon. Now, I started a Patreon obviously because I'm making $5 a month on YouTube and that's not sustainable income for anyone. I make music and I make pop music. When I watch you like a video on YouTube, I want to essentially earn a better living from making pop music. I have a video called Why I'm a Broke Musician, giving you the entire rundown of what the music industry is really like right now. And art is not super valued. That's all I'm gonna say in this video. But my Patreon is essentially a space where I'm gonna be giving a behind the scenes look when it comes to my debut album, interacting, explaining why I wrote songs a particular way, explaining all the music videos, and more. The link for my Patreon is down below. Check it out. If you're watching this video in February, it is free for the entire month of February 2021. Thank you. First things first, let's talk about how YouTubers get paid. YouTubers get paid via the YouTube Partner Program. You have to have at least 1,000 subscribers and you have to have at least 4,000 watch hours. Back in my day, I'm an old man, we didn't need any of that. You just needed to verify your email address. And that was that. You get to make money. You have 10 subscribers, you have 25,000 subscribers. It didn't matter. And I actually kind of prefer that system because now you essentially have to do a lot more free work in order to be able to monetize your content. So I prefer how it was back in the olden days, but now you have to meet that criteria and then you could put ads in your videos. You could put it before, you could put it after, you could put it in between. Please don't put too many in between, but you could do that as well. Mid-roll ads, that's what it's called. And that is how you earn revenue. That was the YouTube Partner Program explained in probably a minute. I did a great job. Second thing, why am I not being paid a lot? Essentially, I'm not making a lot of money because I'm not getting a lot of monetized views. So let's look at this video of mine I released. I think it's called My Melancholy Breakup Song, If I Was in Glee. This video has over 10,000 views, but it's a YouTube short, and YouTube shorts cannot be monetized. So that means I have 10,000 views on this particular video, and I've made $0.00 from it. The video that is actually making the bulk of income for this channel is actually a video entitled Exposing How Much YouTube Pays Me for Reaction Videos. And this video in the last 28 days, January 12th to February 8th, has made me $2.19, which is the bulk of the money I've made in the last 28 days because I've made let's see what it is, let's get the exact figure. In the last 28 days overall, I have made $4.62. So this video has made me half, and that's just one video. YouTube has these two terms, CPM and RPM. CPM is how much money advertisers pay per 1,000 views. RPM is how much money you make after YouTube takes their cut. My RPM for that video that I just described is $7.29, but I'm not getting thousands and thousands of views on it, because if that video had like 1 million views, I would have made, what is 1 million divided by 1,000? Let's say 100. Boy, don't make me do math up in this video. Oh Lord. 1 million divided by 1,000 is 1,000. Shite. So if I had gotten 1 million views on that video, I would have made $7,290 because my RPM is $7.29. So that's actually a highly valuable video when I think about it. So we spoke about the fact that a lot of my views aren't monetized. That's the point I want to get back on. But we also have to focus on the fact that different niches being the category that your video falls into, have different value. Notice the video that's making almost half of the income for this channel, half being $2.19, which is very sad, but making half of the income for this channel is exposing how much YouTube pays me for reaction videos. YouTube is a high value word. Advertisers pay a lot of money to be on videos with YouTube in it, like with the word YouTube in it, because of gurus, courses, people want to learn how to make money. I have the word pay pay is also another high value term because it's about money. It's about making money online. And making money online is a very valuable niche. This video right now is actually highly valuable because I'm talking about money. So the RPM is going to be very high for this video versus some of the other videos that kind of take up the majority of my channel. We already exposed the fact that my shorts make $0. So that's one category right there. And my shorts have been getting the bulk of the views on this channel, but they're not monetized. Other videos I've made, like I hired a tarot reader on Fiverr for my music career, or my cover of Melanie Martinez's Playdate. These things, they're not highly valuable. They're not seen as highly valuable by advertisers. So the RPM for those are significantly lower. They'll be like $3, $2. Let's actually see what the RPM for my Melanie Martinez Playdate rewrite cover is. Woo! Oh my God. It's even lower than I thought. I literally have to take a picture of this. This is sad. The RPM for this Melanie Martinez video is 32 cents. So that means per 1,000 views, I'm making 32 cents on this video. Guys, if you didn't want to join my Patreon before, you better join it now. Because what the hell is that? I didn't even know it was that low. I'm like, it's $3, you know, like it's that good. 32 cents? So let's move on to my plans to get paid, because I need to be making more than 32 cents per 1,000 views. That's sad. That makes me want to cry. I have to find different ways, a different strategy, because clearly just talking about music is not going to get me to where I need to go. So the way that I want to approach this is that I want to give like the mindset things that I need to do, and then I want to give like the practical things. So the mindset thing, the first thing that I need to do is be more consistent. I am inconsistent with my posting. Sometimes I post twice a week. Sometimes I post like 5 times a week, and then I'll never post again for like 2 weeks. And that doesn't make sense. And yes, recently within the last 3 months, I had something that was kind of preventing me from being consistent on YouTube. Maybe it was a 9-to-5 job. Subscribe to get the story time for that. Maybe it was that. I did not have the time. And YouTube, you have to treat it like a business, and you have to commit even though you're not making anything. So I wasn't making anything, and I wasn't committing. And my schedule was non-existent, and I was posting sporadically, and it was very like all over the place. So I need to streamline and be consistent so that the algorithm could reward me for my consistency, because that is a thing that the algorithm does. The second thing I need to do that starts from my mindset is just exploring other niches. So I have a practical exercise that I want all of us to do, because I feel like prospective creators are going to want to click on this video, because why is somebody making $5? You're curious. So if you are a creator yourself, this is a practical exercise that I have for you to do. Step 1, write a brief summary of the kind of content that you would like to create and why. Step 2 is writing 10, I'm going to say 5 to 10 actually. Writing 5 to 10 types of videos or video topics that you enjoy consuming yourself. What do you like to watch and why? Step 3 is finding the connection between step 1 and step 2. So the connection between the content that you want to make and why, and the content that you consume and why. Because the odds are what you consume and what you make are related, or at least they should be. Step 4 would be writing a new summary of the kind of content you want to create. Now, having done the previous steps, you should have a better idea of the kind of content that you could be making versus when you first wrote down a summary, not actually thinking about what you yourself enjoy. I'm going to do this exercise, and I'm going to put it in the comment section down below. So look for my comment to see what I personally found out from this exercise down below. I have a bonus tip for you though, and I actually implemented this bonus tip from this video. Like, I'm starting from this video outline, I'm going to do this bonus tip. The first question is, what value does this video have to the viewer? I asked myself, what is the value of this video? I make $5 a month on YouTube. What is the value of that to my viewer? The second question, what is the value of this video to me as the creator? And that's it. So remember the practical exercise, and remember those bonus tips with the questions, and you should be fine. You should be on your way to making more money on YouTube long term. These are not quick hacks at all. These are going to take time. This is pentacle energy. This is not wand energy. If you get my tower reference, you're a real one. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that this video provided its intended value for you. Don't forget about my Patreon, which is linked down below. It is free for the entire month of February, and I would really appreciate your support there because I'm trying to get this music career popping, and I'm going to get this music career popping. I just want you to be there for it. But with that being said, I'm recommending that you watch this video because I'm pretty sure you will enjoy this video as well, so you can click that now. I will talk to you all in my next video, whichever video you watch of me next. I'll see you there. Bye, Menaces!